I'm not sure how this story completely he went past my radar, but here we go. Let's talk about the Mitchells versus the Machines, formerly known as Connected. Hey everyone, Blood Moon Bobby here. So, yeah, honestly, I can't believe I missed out on this story. I swear I didn't hear about it back when the news was first announced. I didn't really see anybody talking about it, not as far as I remember. But yeah, so remember there was a Sony Pictures animation movie coming out called Connected that was being worked on by director Mike Rionda and producers Phil Lord and Chris Miller. Well, now it's changed back to its original name, The Mitchells vs. the Machines, and Sony Pictures sold the movie to Netflix. So yeah, it's going to be on Netflix. As you may know, the film was actually supposed to hit big screens last year, but it was delayed due to the pandemic. And I even remember toward the tail end of last year, it was still scheduled to hit theaters, but now it's heading over to Netflix because the coronavirus pandemic is still going on. And Variety said that the deal excludes China, and it costed more than $100 million, the deal. This is a quote from the Mitchells vs. the Machines director Mike Rionda regarding the deal. Quote, "I'm so thrilled that everyone at Netflix has been totally in sync with us creatively and are just as excited about the movie as we are. Not only because it's an original story with a creative visual style that we're extremely proud of, but also so I can prove to my friends that this 5-year journey wasn't an elaborate delusion on my part." So if you need a bit of a refresher, The Mitchells vs. the Machines follows this family that's addicted to technology like smartphones and laptops, and the daughter, Katie, is about to head off to film school, but her nature-loving dad takes this out as an opportunity to arrange a family trip that would drive Katie on the way to film school. But a bunch of robots and these tech appliances that come to life, there's literally a toaster that says "your toast" or something to that effect, they all come to life and start this uprising, and it's up to Katie and her family to come together in order to stop the uprising. And I actually did a trailer reaction to the Mitchells versus the Machines back when it was called Connected, and if you're watching this video on YouTube, you could check it out in the card right over here. Hi Facebook users, I know that people watch my videos on Facebook as well, so be sure to check out that trailer reaction if you haven't seen the trailer. It's a really fun trailer. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, I'm still really excited for this movie. I might trip up and accidentally call this movie Connected, so if I do that, I apologize, but I'm still excited for the Mitchells vs. the Machines. It seems like the story itself has a lot of potential for action and some heart, and I really like how it mixes the 2D and 3D art styles, and it seems to have a good crew behind it. Mike Rionda is well known for his work on Gravity Falls, and it's being produced by Phil Lord and Chris Miller, whom they've directed Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs and the Lego Movie, and they also produced the really amazing Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. So all of them coming together, I'm sure, is going to help produce a really great movie. And The Mitchells vs. the Machines is a part of this list of movies that Netflix is acquiring and putting onto their streaming services. Other movies they've recently acquired include the other upcoming Sony animated film Wish Dragon, and it also includes the Loud House movie and Aaron Sorkin's Trial of the Chicago 7. And what's interesting is, like when I read this, what I'm about to say, I was like, oh, I see what Netflix is doing here. IndieWire says that it's all part of Netflix's plan in order to compete with Disney. I'm assuming they're talking about how Disney Plus is getting really successful, and Netflix is probably shaking in their boots, and they're like, oh no, Disney has created a viable competitor. So this is basically their way of trying to catch up and compete with Disney, and especially with the coronavirus pandemic and how a lot of movies have either had to be delayed or pulled out of theaters. I'm guessing this is Netflix's opportunity to say, hey, let's acquire these movies and put them on their streaming service so we can strengthen the amount of content that we have. So, yeah, so business reasons, but I'm still looking forward to this movie. Still going to be checking it out on Netflix. I do have a Netflix account myself. I am bummed out that, unfortunately, this sounds like, at least as of now, the movie as far as I know, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, isn't going to be heading to theaters. As far as I know, I didn't read that. It's not going to be like a HBO Max thing where it's like it hits both theaters and a streaming service. It sounds like it's going to be kind of like what happened to Soul, where it's just going to be on a streaming service. But if it's any way for me to see the Mitchells versus the Machines, then I'm still down to check it out. Like I said, it seems like it's got a good crew behind it, and the trailer is really fun. I'm assuming that means for now it's going to miss out on box office revenue, which is not good because I really want to go back to theaters when the coronavirus pandemic is over, but I'm still looking forward to this movie. Netflix hasn't announced a release date for The Mitchells versus the Machines yet. So let me know your thoughts on this Netflix deal down below in the comments, and until next time, this has been Blood Moon Bobby, and thank you all for watching. Hi everyone, thanks for watching this Blood Moon Bobby video. Like and share the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel to see more of my videos, and ring the bell to be notified about my latest uploads. Don't forget to follow me on social media for my latest opinions and video updates. I hope to see you next time.